we may have a leak. Just to try to example, debit card, absolutely no resistance. A little bit of resistance right there, but not really. This whole thing is just perished. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but that, well, you can see that on camera. That's just a stray right down in there. So that's what we're changing today. Alright, here's what I got. Pretty much what you're going to need is a 7mm socket because GM's decides to break the mold. Can't use quarter, can't use 8. We'll use that oddball size that nobody's ever used before, 7mm. Straight slot screwdriver for gentle prying. In one decent used door trim piece. Yes, I know it's used, and I should not use a used part, just get a new part. The one of these I found online was $70 frickin'. This one was 12. Looked pretty good. The door in the wrecking yard did not have water in it. Alright, I added a couple more tools to my list of what we're doing. Impact with the T25. I brought the drill out for the bits, and I brought along my quarter drive adapter. We're doing this because we're actually going to remove the door panel. Don't have to remove the door panel, but the windows don't work on this car, or the window here. And it's really just a couple screws there in the door handle. Screw there, and then it pops out. Alright, I'm going to take the door panel off first. Just seems the easiest process to do. Always good when you drop a bolt. There it is. First thing of the day, drop a screw. That's what you gotta do. That's already broken. This door ain't no virgin. She's been off a time or two. Yes, I know, before anybody yells at me, I should have plastic tools, not a metal one. Those are pretty good size. Try that again. Those are pretty good size screws. The Impala has the same ones, they just have 4. This only has 2. Okay. Oh, lovely. Alright, see right there? It's a good thing I didn't just pry too hard on that. These are held together by that metal. That was actually pretty easy just to pop out. The mirror switch kind of broke. Oops. Ooh. I'm gonna guess. Oh, a little bit gooey. Couple clips. A little gooey. I don't think that one needs to come out. Don't think I'm going to get much. Well, I'm going to say that's his problem with the window. That's actually the wires going to the regulator. No good? I'm going to go with that's bad. Yeah, I'll bring you in. This here is supposed to go there. And you can see water. You can see the water line there. That's how wet it's been. It's been raining pretty good here lately. The last week and a half we've had some pretty severe weather. So I'm gonna put my hole somewhere right around in there. Fun. Two things. I don't know if you can see me. I don't know if you want to see me. What is that little boy? I don't think that was factory. Could be wrong. Doesn't look factory. But the real question is going to be, how hard is that regulator to do? See a bolt there. Looks like that's holding the glass on. Yeah. Well, on the bright side, it looks like the glass is bolt on. That's always nice. And wonder how bad his speakers perished. Huh, that's another day though. But we found the problem. No bueno. Since I'm right here, just to aid in what I'm doing, I'm going to pop this off. I don't think that's going to be necessary, taking this one off, because it's got no pressure against the glass. But I do know when they're good, if the glass is being pushed out, it helps if you can push in a little. It's doable without that, but we're here. Why not make our life a little easier? Alright, so let's drill into a car. Hit that damn tripod. Probably hit that more. Alright. Trying to get you some light down there. I'm going to make my hole somewhere in there. Haven't decided You don't want to be sideways. Alright, I haven't decided. Don't want to put that hole here, which looks like the factory hole was right about there. Well, maybe we'll just clean that one out. Oh! Sweet juju beans. I think the car had to go to the bathroom. Plenty of jokes insert here, I'll leave you time. Wonder if by chance, because I still got a lot of water in the store. Oh, look at that. I'm going to make you sideways, sorry. So I wonder, instead of punching a hole in the back, we try to drill a hole right in here. Because that's still water right there. Okay, I went and looked at my Impala, and I figured since they were both made by the General, about the same time, they might be similar. Now, if you can tell there, if I get my light so it just shines on it, there is another weep hole in here, in fact, right there. So I'm going to do a little off camera by the looks of it. Cleaning. Can't get it in the hole. Oh, there we go. Now, I'm going to pour some water in that, or technically in the door. That's what I was afraid of. Well, I guess what we're going to do is pull the speaker so we can get to that. Alright, took this out. Couple screws. Pretty easy. Noticed he's in need of a speaker. But that might also explain why I wasn't plugged in. They probably got tired of listening to us, so somebody ripped the door off and just unplugged it. I'm going to look through my stash of stuff and see if I don't have a speaker that'll fit in here for them. Kind of cool, this is a Chevy 2-door left. So I wonder if I put this in the right door, if it sounds better or worse. Question of the day. Now, what we really came here for that might be clogged up. Oh, what'd I do? I did something. Sorry about that, folks. You have to be smarter than your tools. There you go. Definitely yucky. We'll clean all that out. Might even go ahead. Might go pull that little dude out. Do a really good clean for him, so we don't have this problem again. So, give me a second while I clean that out, and I'll show you the finished product. And I'm back. Sorry about that. It's kind of hard to hold the camera and do that. As you can tell, I'm challenged with multitasking. That looks pretty clean and clear. Kind of get my light past the camera. For the record, piece of styrofoam does not come out without the regulator coming out. But that looks pretty clear. Let's see if I can see my light. Oh yeah, nice. Look at that light right there. Light gone, light there. Or I can do the same over here. Kind of really awkward to get to. There you go. Yeah, you can see it. So the holes are clear. There's a proof to make sure, or test, or what do you want to call it. I'm going to pour water into the door, and water should pour out there. I have 2 leaks. The bottom one is the actual weep. So what we're going to do is reattach this weather stripping. Fortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to see the hole with the camera, but we should see the water leak out all the same. I'd say we're leaking. I'd say we're leaking efficiently. A few times in your life, you hope for a leak. We'll test the back here. Oh, I am happy with that. Can't put a speaker back together till I try to find him one. Alright, we're doing a comparison of the two. This one's the one from the wrecking yard, and this one's the one off the car. They don't really look different. Like nothing goes, oh, this was horrible. But I do notice this one is hard as a rock. This one is pliable. Easily pliable with my fingers. It holds its shape. This one, it is impossible here. Impossible to do with one hand. But just, you have to take my word, this thing is rock solid. So, not quite what I wanted to see. I was really hoping I was going to see something obvious. I'm hoping this door hasn't been bowed out from somebody like trying to break into it or open it up or something. Because frankly, I don't know what this is supposed to look like. Like, is this too far out? Not, you know. Because if somebody's come in here and really yanked on the door to get into the locks, maybe they've sprung this door. Guess we'll find out, right? Nothing else, we got the weeps open, so I shouldn't fill the door. Alright, I slid it in to look. It was actually exactly reverse. It's a little finicky up here when you're starting it. Gotta make sure, show you on this one. This sort of portion slides under the mirror. You gotta be very careful to make sure this starts on the door. Once that starts on the door lip, because this is where the door lip there goes, then it's just a matter of you get it all lined up and snap it in. But I'm seeing a problem. As you can tell, or you can't tell, I don't know. I still have a nice gap right there. But I was looking. And remember that little piece? Oh, you really can't see with the camera. Needless to say, what they've done to hold this window up, because the regulator's broken, they put this piece here, and it bolts through where the glass bolts onto the regulator. You can see. I think they've tightened this so much, they've actually pulled this glass in. So, I guess I'm doing a regulator soon. Alright, today for the most part was not a success. However, I got a good speaker in there. You'll have sound, that's a good thing. We know what's wrong with the window regulator, so that's a plus. I did get in a better door seal for the window to help hold out water, but until I fix the window regulator, the window's not going to seat against it, therefore we're still going to get water in the door. I do have the drain holes cleared out, know where they are now, easy to get to if I have to again. Hopefully I will get a regulator for it quickly and we won't be having this problem for long. That's kind of, it's not my car, so it's up to the owner whenever he has the money to go get a regulator. So, thanks for joining me with this total failure. Knowledgeable but failure, and I'll talk to you guys later.